You get an army, I get Lucilian access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. You catch on quickly. Is this a deal then? I don't believe you have much of a choice, Eryk. Alright, we are back here with another banger for Yes, Your Grace. First video went up, you guys enjoyed it, so we're gonna do a little bit more here. We have only scratched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Yes, Your Grace. As I've mentioned, though, this is a early dev build that I was, giving off here to show off to you, so I'm not entirely sure how much there is to do. So let's step outside if we can. Doesn't matter where I exit from, no. So, let's go to the dungeon here. There he is. See, my idea was not killing him, because I wanted to get some more information. Then, in front of everybody else, he basically made a mockery of me and said that I had no balls for not killing him. I was just being smart. I didn't know a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Enough of the games. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Davern, that lunatic thinks people will follow him. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance of mingling with the royals. I can't decide. Is he the kooky one or people that believe his bunk? So entry has been completed for this now. Is it going to be the same thing? Yeah. Okay. So there is a Davern out there who apparently wants to mingle with the royals. He wants a daughter, or not a daughter, he wants a queen, a wife, and hey, wouldn't you know it, we happen to have 3 daughters. Alright, so check this out. I came over to the gardens, and remember that information we got from the middle daughter, how the older one had gone off to the village and snuck away in a wedding and got drunk? Well, apparently we could actually question her about that. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village, just outside our walls. Considering the resources you spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. Come on now. I know about the wedding. Lucilia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course. Sedani. Sneaking out at night, insulting your sister. What's next? I don't know. Murder, maybe? Enough of your jokes, Cecilia. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found the princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, Father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lucilia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Lucilia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy bee, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name call. You're confined to the castle. No more visits to the market, no more playing games, no more horse riding. Well, if she likes to go out so much, no more visits to the market. You are staying in the castle from now on, so don't you dare try to sneak out again. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Stupid Lucilia. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. Well, let's indeed talk to Lucilia here. I'm glad how that's... What the hell is happening? As I've mentioned, early development build. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise we won't rush into any of this. We can wait until you're ready. Time will show. Alright, and the last thing we need to do is apparently talk to our wife here, so... Rodovians have come here. Rodovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? What promise is that? I'm afraid it is. The bandit is in the dungeon. I already questioned him. It cannot be. Eryk. It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug! Davern, wasn't it? Yep, that's the guy we talked about in the dungeon. Alright. Does it matter? After 13 years, a Rodovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Lersilia will become soon a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Davern the thug will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. Yeah, this is all coming right after I told her she won't have to marry a stranger, and we'll wait until she's ready. Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax, and see how things with the thug turn out. What are we gonna do now? If Davern ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Oh. Yeah, I guess the starting of the game is starting to make a bit more sense now. Don't be silly now. How can a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How can Rodovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send a bandit to the dungeons, right? I already told you I did, Aurelia. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, darling. It's just too much. Alright, Grevno, week 3. Oh, we have Pigeon. Pigeon with a letter. What do you got here, buddy? Dear Eryk, we have crossed the mountain trail. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Davern, the king of Rodovia. So they do have a king after all. And when there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? Well, we said we'd play stupid. Whatever their imaginings are, they will probably come looking for them. The problem is, our treasury has seen better times. Seeking allies might be our best bet. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make sure some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council room, Your Grace. Alright, tax collector. Can you bring me more than 5 and 5? Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what? Is there an edict here for raising taxes? I think we need a lot more taxes right now. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black come and took our stock. Hardly anything left to feed the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 10 sacks of supplies. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Maybe we're gonna have to really lean on the people if this invasion happens. So I'm gonna give them the supplies. Feed your children well. That will be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you, I hope that's really the case. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 10 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Bronca. You see, the tavern will serve more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned, it has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once they start making money on the business. Okay, look, this is kind of what we've been looking for, like a taxation thing, more money. So it's going to cost us 10 gold now, but possibly, hopefully, it's an investment. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful, you won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds, we could make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. Why don't you guys ever bring me good news, huh? Your Grace, we found hundreds and hundreds of gold. Would you like it? It would be our honor if you took this gold away from us. That'd be a great thing. Everything is like, oh, we need this, we need that. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. No, I guess we should probably nip it in the bud. Give them out in your village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. I hope that the spirits will keep you well. I hope so too. I hope so too. Alright. Entries completed. Pigeon, what do you got for me? I already got the letter. I guess we should probably go talk to the boy in the audience thing or whatever, so let's step up. Making sure we don't have like a hidden stash of gold here somewhere for like, a rainy day. Let me talk to my daughter first. Hey there. Pumpkins, silly pickle, potato head. I mean, I guess that one could work. I'm not sure about calling your daughter Potato Head. Sadani, I'll always tell you not to play. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. The components in this chamber are of most interest. Oh, you have the most finest items here, Father. Is she learning how to talk? Or does she have some sort of like speech impediment? I don't understand what's happening with her. The way she says things. Fine, you can stay. As long as you don't damage anything. Oh yes, thank you, Your Grace. Woo, I think you know what it is. She's probably trying to talk sophisticated like a grown-up because she's a little girl. I think that's what I get. Because she's trying to say father, but then she stops herself and it's kind of like, Your Grace. Alright, let's see what Audrey has here. Your Grace, I organize a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Take a look at the map, Your Grace. No, more things are opening up. Nice. Yo. This is a lot more in depth than just the reigns, huh? We can talk to the nearby lords. But first, I would suggest inviting Talis. You will find him in Agos, east of our castle. King Talis not allied. So let's go ahead and send him a pigeon, I guess? Send pigeon to invite King Talis? Absolutely. King Talis was invited. Great. Talis should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Radovia. No matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Nice! Yo, I'm really liking this. Alright, so I think that's all we had to do today, so let me just look outside, see if there's anything else, any other event. If not, we'll just skip over to the next week. And hopefully get the King of Talis in the area is perfect. Audrey's also got a quest of some kind. It's the end of the month, Your Grace. At the start of next week, I will add up all income and expenses for you. We need to pay our agents, but we will also gain income from our allies, Your Grace. Oh. Ooh. I didn't consider I had to pay stuff away as well. 35 gold. I bring news about Lord Ethan's case, Your Grace. With this plan, me and my squad managed to take his daughter back. Hey, good! Good! Hey, that's gonna be hopefully an ally for us at some point. We got his daughter back. King Talis. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eryk.
Father, look what she did. Asalia has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her I told on her?
This is not the time, daughter. There's another king here that we're trying to align with, and you just cut him off. Not now, Lucilia, later. I'm busy.
You never have time.
We'll deal with that later. Scuffle off for now.
But,
If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit what you do. And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me. We have had a lot of going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. What is she doing in here? Are you letting children play with your archives? Girl, be gone! Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eryk? What can be so important you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Radovia has threatened me and my family. Ha! Radovia here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Of course not, you see. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him... Oh, God. I see where this is going. Lucilia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved. Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lucilia access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. You catch on quickly. Is this a deal then? I don't believe you have much of a choice, Eryk. Alright. I suppose I have no choice. Great! I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Oh, my daughter's gonna like this news pretty soon. Lord Eaton. Oh yeah, you're the guy who we helped. You better bring something good for me, dog. Your Grace, my daughter is back. And those goons didn't even know what hit them. And we hit them hard. If it wasn't for your general, I'm not sure if my plan would have worked. Take this gold as a thank you, your grace. How much? 8 gold? 8 gold? Fine. Tax collector.
I bring the collected taxes, your grace.
5 and 5, yeah. I mean, we probably won't see the extra stuff coming in from the place we invested in just yet, but... We got a 5 and a 5er. We have 3,000 troops, and we have given away a daughter. Everybody's happy, right? Well, this is gonna be, interesting to say the least. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this?
We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming.
So I'm gonna be sacrificed? Did you even consider any other options?
No, not really. But it was the most viable option.
Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter?
No, not really. Well,
I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snub I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid.
You're dragging me away with you. Let's see about these later that night. Nighttime, Eryk and Aurelia are sleeping in bed. No, they're not. They're just standing there. There's a knock. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour.
Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lucilia, Eryk. We must do something.
Send the men? Let's send the general. We need to see what they're up to.
Perfect jump up spot to wrap it up here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see a bit more of Yes, Your Grace, leave it in the comments and leaving a thumbs up. I'll come back and do some more. As I mentioned, as we've seen already, there's a couple of bugs here and there. Still a development build. I'm not entirely sure how much more it runs for, but if it runs for a bit more, I'd still like to show it off because I'm really enjoying this a lot.